Series Yankee Stadium, number 6 Notre Dame, and here is Jeremiah Love trying the end zone right there against the undefeated Army. Notre Dame looks really good.
It's amazing how Notre Dame is kind of finally found their stride, running the football, bouncing, riding in its legs with the long. Good job on that.
They have won 8 straight, well on their way to winning number 9 straight after losing to Northern Illinois. He is Booker McFarland. I am Kevin Nagandi. College game is going to be in College Station next week. Texas A&M, Texas. It feels like the Yankees were stuck in College Station. We had a game on the plains here, and the difference in wide. How about the deep over Cam Coleman and all has life.
Cam Coleman, next to Jeremiah Smith, he's the best freshman receiver in America. Cam Coleman.
Bama fans, you got the Iron Bowl next week on ABC. Right now they're up 21-7 against A&M at the half. Meanwhile, A&M next week has Texas. Texas, Quinn Ewers, what a pick in this game. He had a pair of touchdowns, though.
I'm not sure why they didn't put Arch Manning in.
Ah, man. What up, what up? What up, what up? Come on in. Man. Freestyle Saturday night. Yep. Come on in. Freestyle Saturday night. Dallas Cowboys at Washington. Eshan, what's up? Cobra, uncensored in the house. What's up, dog? Orlando, Mark Perez. Do we re-sign D-Law after this year? No. Let him go. Let him walk. Let all these jabronis walk, man. I'm tired of all of them. It's time to start fresh. We got to literally start from the drawing board. Guys, excuse me, I was under the weather, man, yesterday. It was like an overnight cold. I felt it at work yesterday, and I started taking shit I started drinking vitamin C and taking some vitamin C stuff just to kind of stop it before it even starts, So y'all bear with me tonight, man. Do we start? Nah, we don't. I mean, do we sign them? Nah, we don't. We got to get rid of these guys. Black said, ready for another loss? Oh, yeah, you know it. You know it. Sugar Daddy, what's up? What's up, big dog? Can't wait in my Bart Scott voice, right? Diggs and Martin ruled out. Oh, wow. What's up with Diggs? He said, be careful. Retro Scotty, what's up, man? I'd clean the house if I own the Cowboys. Unfortunately, Jerry runs the damn team. Yeah, that's for damn sure. Let me give me some tissue, y'all. I'll be right back. Loretta, what's up? Latrell, what you say, Retro? What we don't need? Hot boys, they want to be Alpha D-Law, right? Did you see Trayvon and CD were shooting a fucking music video at the club? Yeah, I saw that, man. It's unfortunate. They grown. They do what they want to do. I can't say, hey. Well, matter of fact, I can say, hey, because Jimmy Johnson had a curfew back in the day. So, but these guys don't care no more. So they know their season is over with. They're not fighting to the last fight like the players used to do back in the day. It's a lot different nowadays, man. I think that's what we got to get used to as older people, especially my age, 40s and up. It's kind of hard to get used to. It's kind of like rap. I love, I listened to rap back in the day, back in the 80s and the 90s. It started kind of changing in the 2000s. Well, let me just, not just rap, just music, period. Let me just say music, period. Because I love all kind of music. I love, soft rock, hip hop. Well, I don't like hip hop anymore. It's just too fucking crazy and dangerous now. I love R&B. I like a little bit of everything, man. I like 80s stuff, though. I go back and listen to a lot of 80s stuff, man. Early 90s, mid 90s. But football is like music. When you grow up listening to certain artists, respectable artists, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Cameo, guys like that. Tupac, NWA, and so on and so on. Prince, people like that. Hall and Oates back in the day. Kenny Loggins. See, that's soft rock right there. That's 80s stuff. That's what you used to. You used to how it used to be, and it's not like that anymore. So that's how I look at football. Football is not the same, especially with the Dallas Cowboys. We used to be so dominant, and the culture has changed. There's that word again, culture. Nobody fears the club hopping kids that we right. So let's see. What's up, 1980? I'm hoping we lose every game for a reminder of season so we can get really good high draft picks. Then after the season is done, fire Mike McCarthy. Yeah, I think that's what we're all hoping. That's what we're all hoping. We're all hoping that, right? We're all hoping that, the Dallas Cowboys keep losing so we can get high draft picks, so we can get good draft picks. That's what we're all hoping. Knowing and hoping is two different things. You see, we don't know if that's going to happen. That's what y'all notice I've said through the years. Jerry always does the opposite of what we want. See, we think, oh man, just lose out, man. But we ain't got no control who they pick. We can hope and wish all we want. We're still gonna hope, regardless of what I'm saying now. We're still gonna hope. We're still gonna wish that they turn this thing around. But it's up to them to do it, to fix it. So I just like my SUV out there, I got a headlight out. So I ordered the part earlier today, and it'll be here probably Monday, Tuesday. It's up to me to fix it. It's not gonna fix itself. You get what I'm saying? So Tacos, what's up, man? But I would love to believe the fact that if we keep losing, we'll go up in the draft and get some good picks, common sense picks. That's what we're all hoping for. But it's up to them to make it happen. Hawk, what's up, man? Higher the pick, the less. Yeah, exactly. True statement. But Jerry might do some shit to get back at us. Jerry act like he do shit to get fuck with us. You get what I'm saying? He don't do shit for the betterment of the team. He do shit to fuck with the fan base. I believe that Dak Prescott, that contract extension, I believe he did that to fuck with us. I'm serious. I don't know what we did to him when we put money in his pocket, but I really think he did that shit to mess with us, to keep us miserable. He thought that we wanted Dak. Well, I did this for. No, you didn't do it for. We didn't want. No, we wanted Dak to play out their contract, and have a based off of his performance. Then that's when you pay him. Don't pay him before you already paid him before. He didn't need another fucking. You just giving him more. You just giving away money. I mean, I didn't know it was that fucking easy, but I guess it is what it is. I guess that's why I say numbers ain't always stats, and numbers ain't always a good thing, man. I've never been a stat guy. Never will be a stat guy. But I like winning. I like winning playoff games and Super Bowls. That's what I'm all about. Taco said, I just can't take it this, y'all, man. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Cowboys been getting too cute in the draft lately. Yep. 30 years. I can see Jerry taking a top 5 pick and trading back, then fucking it up. Yeah, he gonna find some kind of way, dog. I'm telling you. That's why I'm like, I'm just sitting back. Because just like I'm sitting back and watching this season go by, casually just watching it go by. And that's how I'm going to approach the offseason, the I think season, the draft. Just going to watch and see. I'm not going to get my hopes up because I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man, I don't trust this guy. I don't trust him at all. We need good draft picks because the GM is a bomb who sits on his ass free agency. Yeah, that once again, that's what we're all hoping for. Draft picks, man. Draft picks. Cowboys, yeah, they gave Zeke. Zeke kind of deserved to get paid. Zeke was running his ass off, though. I give him that, man. Zeke was probably the best running back in football then. 2016, 17, 18. I give him 18. I don't have the stats in front of me, but the way he was running, as a matter of fact, let me see. Ezekiel Elliott. All right, here we go. Ezekiel Elliott's best year was 2016, his rookie year. That was the Just Add Water team. That was the team that was already fully loaded. That was the pancake mix that had all the ingredients in there. And all you had to do was add water and put it on the stove, put it on the pan, and fry it. That was it. That was Just Add Water Cowboys, man. He had 1,600 yards that year, 5.1 average, 15 touchdowns. That was hands down his best year. Hands down, man. Yep. And then 2017, he went down, man. He had 983, 4.1, 7 touchdowns. Then 2018, he got back up, 1,400 yards, 4.7 average, 6 touchdowns. 2019, 1,357, 4.5 average, 12 touchdowns. So it was kind of up and down after that. 979, 21, 1,000, a little bit over 1,000. 2022, 876, but 12 touchdowns though. He got in the end zone that year. And then he went to New England in 2023. And 2024 is back. He's got 55 attempts for 179. 55 attempts for 179, guys. That is awful, man. But he ran the hell out that ball his rookie year. He ran the hell out that ball his rookie year. Kids, what's up? Oh, man. His first 4 seasons were great. Yeah, they were. It was time to get back to basics. 1990 fundamental football wins games. Toughness and accountability wins. That's a good comment right there. That goes back to coaching, man. That's coaching right there. Coaching teaches all that. That teacher in that classroom teach fundamentals and all the basic things that you need to do to be successful on the field or in the classroom. And right now, we don't have good teachers in the classroom. Hell, we ain't got good players either. Talent helps too. When you got the talent, it makes the teachers look good. If you got a kid in there, man, doing the work, listening to class, raising his hand, his or her hand, every time they got questions or confused about something, and they making A's and B's on their tests and stuff like that, it makes the teacher look good. It makes them look very, very good. But when you got that child in there struggling and don't want to listen and talking in class and all that stuff, you know, it makes the child look bad. It makes the parents look bad. And it makes the teacher look like, okay, what's going on with this child? They start questioning the teacher. So, yeah, man. We got a lot of work to do, man. A whole lot. Y'all don't realize how much work this team needs. This team needs a lot of work. Yeah. Dak's best year. Let me look up Dak's stats. Let me look up Dak's stats. Woo! Here we go. 2016, guys. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? 2016. 3,000. Just add water team again. All you had to do was add water to that pancake mix, and it was a wrap. 3,667 yards passing, guys. 23 touchdowns. 23. Just 4 INTs. 4. See, right there, they let you know right there, guys, this is the same guy. Dak Prescott played good football then. That was a different Dak. I'm going to tell you why. The offensive line. That's why. The offensive line is very, very important. Dak's numbers, Zeke's numbers is why they were so successful. The rookie season. These are rookie numbers, guys. Dak had time to throw that ball. Now, I'm not saying Dak, I'm not trying to justify his actions now, but he just said, be careful. I know I'm really disappointed in him now, and I don't want to I don't want to turn away the mistakes he's made up until now. But what I will do is own up, and I will give him credit then, and I will say that having a running game, having a running back, and good talent around him and a good, healthy, strong, dominant offensive line, it really helps, man. These guys were rookies and put up these kind of numbers, man. I'm telling you. 16. Damn, you ain't playing, boy. 16, he had over 3,000 yards. 17, he had over 3,000 yards. 18, he had 3,800 yards. 2019, he had 4,000. Wait a minute. Guys, when did he have Amari Cooper? What year was that? Uncensored. When did he have Amari Cooper? What year was that? 2018? Yeah, okay. How long we have Amari Cooper? Midway through the season. What up, Bodie? We had him until the end of 2020. Man, Dak put up some numbers. Now, 2020, he had 1856. Did he get hurt? I think that might have been the year he got hurt, right? It had to be. Because he ain't got that many. Yeah, he got hurt 2020. Damn, that was 4 years ago? Shit. And I had the season in 2018. What happened to him in 2018? He still had 3,000. He had 3,800 yards that year. Was it the wrist? Was it the hand, the broken hand, or something like that? Jimmy Young, what's up, Big Green? Hamstring injury? Nah, he probably won't. Those hamstrings, they never heal all the way. Once you have it, you go. Like I said, I used to have a guy that ran track I went to school with, and he had a hamstring injury, and it kept coming. It would heal, it kept coming back. Y'all remember Sean Lee? Sean Lee went through the same thing with his hamstring. We only got 7-8 games out of him every year. So that's a prime example right there. Signing Daniel Jones. Dak has some good numbers, man. He's just not playing good football right now. He had over 4,000 yards last year. He had 4,500 yards last year. I'll tell you about shit. We were so bad they got cooped in the rest of the season. Oh, Tavon Austin? Wasn't that Tavon Austin, right? 9-1. Yeah, man, we was. The YouTuber said, "Is Jerry still alive?" Damn it. Boy, you're a fool. Jimmy Young, what's up? The ankle is still giving him trouble. I think his hamstring tore on the same leg. You notice when you have an injury on one, a certain part of the leg, it'll affect another part. Maybe the strain from the ankle, trying not to, and he put a lot of stress and strain on his hamstring. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to y'all and say, but that's what it seems like, man. The moment he had success with Coop, Dak mentally flipped. Before Coop, he played conservative. Now he presses the door. Yeah, well, he has to. He ain't got no line. I'm not trying to make excuses for him, but shit, when you ain't got no line, man, we ain't got no line at all. At all, fool. So, yeah, man. But they still should have gave him that contract, though. Chris, what's up? Confident Cowboy. Hey, what's going on, man? I appreciate you joining me. It's just freestyle tonight, man. Ain't nothing serious, dog. We just talking about different stuff, man. They on the Dak Prescott. I just went over the Dak stats and Ezekiel Elliott stats from 2016 to now. We already know we're gonna lose tomorrow, so it's all good. Be right back, y'all. Boy, this is kicking my ass, y'all. My bad. I can't breathe, man. Shit. I can't breathe unless I talk. I gotta help it out, man. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh, it's opening up. I can breathe again. Yeah, he's been throwing passes, forcing passes. Yeah, I think he has to, though. You ain't got no line, man. That's what I'm saying, dog. If the Dallas Cowboys are smart, they would rebuild the trenches first and go back. That's the smartest thing to do. Build inside and go back. Everything else will work itself out. Look at the stats. The stats prove it. The numbers prove it. I'm not a stat guy, but that now I kind of have to be to prove a point. Offensive line, man. Offensive line. We got to. I heard tickets are starting at $25 for Thanksgiving. Damn, that's cheap as fuck. They trying to get Cowboy fans back in there. That's why. It's Jerry and Steve. Yeah, you're right. It's their fault, man. Oh, shit, yeah. Hey, Daniel, what's up, man? Yeah, we got to build an offensive line back. That's what we got to do. We have no choice. You got to, man. You can have the best running back in the world, man. But if they ain't got no block, ain't no Bo Jackson no more. Bo Jackson didn't need no block. Barry Sanders didn't need no line. See, they don't make running backs like that no more. So we gotta get that offensive line, man. We got to. Oh, I can breathe again. We got to build, just like we did when we had Travis Frederick, when we drafted Tyron Smith, Travis Frederick, Zach Martin in their prime. Oh my God. Man, we were unstoppable, man. We had the best offensive line in football. Ronald Leary, Doug Free. Doug Free used to hold every now and then, but he was cool. Jump off sides every false start, but he was all right. Hell, Zeke had them numbers, man. So they were doing something right. My bad. You got to build an offensive line. That's the first thing, man. I know quarterback, running back, all that's exact. Oh, we need a run game, man. I agree, but you cannot run the ball without an O-line. I'm sorry. We need to rebuild this offensive line. We got to, man. We got to. Because Terrence Steele ain't it. I'm starting to think Guyton ain't it. I'm starting to think BB not it. Maybe they need a couple of years. It's just their rookie season, so maybe they need some time. But Zach Martin's father time has caught up with him. I'm sorry, Zach. I love you. You're going to the Hall of Fame, but we got to move on. Tyler Smith, he can't do it by himself. Hell, Zach Martin can't do it by himself. It's just them two on the line. That's it. And they're getting killed out there. They're getting drugged up the field. And defensive line, we ain't got no push, no pass rush. We ain't had no pass rush in years. We haven't drafted a decent defense. That's why they got Micah Parsons on the fucking line. Because we ain't got no fucking defensive line. And he's supposed to be playing linebacker. The hell they got him on a defensive line for? Yep, that would help too. So bring somebody. We got to clean, man. I'm telling dog, pink slips left and right. We got a clean house. Yeah, Jay Ratliff was good. Oh yeah, he was. That's a true statement right there. He caused disruption in that interior. He really did. I like the things that he did, man. And he was kind of consistent with it too. So we need somebody like that. I thought, what's his name? What's the guy name he's saying we got? The defensive tackle, the big guy. I thought he was going to be something, man. What's his name? Mozzie Smith. Mozzie. Yeah, Mozzie, man. I thought Mozzie was going to be a monster, man. With his strength and size, I thought he was going to be unstoppable. I thought he was going to be strictly a run-stopping defensive tackle. I thought he was going to just, woo! But, man, That dude there. We might need a defensive line coach too. Shit. Yeah, I was wrong about him. He said trim the fat off the. I know, right? Trim the fat off the roster once the season is over. I don't know how much time. I mean, I just haven't seen any progression in that guy at all. I just haven't seen it. And I don't know if he's going to get better. I don't know. Maybe it takes a season. I don't know, man. But that dude there, man, hasn't shown any sign. Oh, another interception. Say, man, oh, you. This is an upset right here. Wow. He hates football. Yeah, I remember that interview. Yeah, I just want to hear somebody. I'm like, well, you don't need to be out here. I mean, it's a difference. You need to love what you do. You need to build a craft around it and get the ball rolling. Kyle Hines, what's up, Doc? Freestyle Saturday night, man. Y'all can ask me anything, man. Old school football question. You know, we can talk about anything, man. It's freestyle. He said, go be a boxer if that's the case. All right, Unsister, I appreciate you, man. Peace out, guys. Peace out, bro. The reason why Mozzie isn't doing it, they're not using him right. Well, that's why I said they probably, if they're not using him correctly, he still should be able to clog up and stop the run, though. I just thought he was a big guy with a massive frame, strong, be able to move some people around with his hands and legs. And I just thought he could at least clog the holes, but they're still running up the middle on us. I don't know if it's a technique thing. I haven't just sat back and just did a full review, a full film breakdown of that guy, but from what I see, I don't see any development in the right way. Maybe it's the defensive line coach. Maybe we need to, do something about that. But I just don't even see him accidentally running into anybody. He's just out there. He's got 20-1. Oh my God. What's good, 1980? Do you follow high school football here in Texas? No, I don't. I don't know when I'll have time. I don't really have the time to do it. I barely got time for football, but 1980, have you heard about Ashton Jenney, best running back in college football? Is that the guy from is that the running back for Boise State? Okay, yeah. I heard. I've seen some good highlights on that guy, man. Yeah, he's a beast. He can run that ball. What is he, like 5'9" though? He's like 5'10" or something like that. Yeah, I like my running backs. See, Emmett was like 5'9". Emmett was like my height. Yeah. He was like 5'9". I like my running backs anywhere from 5'9", 5'11". 6 foot is kind of pushing it. You become a big target, and you can't get through those holes quick enough. I don't want you too small, like Deuce. We've seen the results of somebody being too small. He's just too small. What is he like? 5'4", 5'5", with cleats on. He's quick, he's fast, but he's just too undersized. He can't do anything. He can't even block for you. He's just too small. But I like my running backs in between 5'9", 5'11", maybe 6 foot, maybe. But I like my running backs that size so they can get through the holes. Deuce 5. Nah, they give him that height. Deuce ain't no 5'7". He about 5'5", man. But they give you a couple inches, man. I remember when I was in college, I'm every bit of 5'9.5". They said I was 5'11". They shit. When I was in high school, college, man, they said I was 5'10", 5'11". They give you at least 2 inches. Yeah, with cleats. Yeah, he about 5'7" with cleats. Yeah. But it's all good. I mean, he's a little guy, so he's just a little bit too short for the running back position. Maybe in college it worked, high school, college, yeah, but not in the NFL. He just, he's a preseason back. If Deuce has the speed and the agility to make something work. But he's not an up the middle running back. He's a guy, toss. He's a toss guy, sweep, screen pass, maybe. One of those type guys. But you got to block for him now. See, we can't block no damn body. So it won't work. It hasn't worked. That's why we can't use him. Because our offensive line is lazy and they can't block no fucking body. That's the problem right there. When you don't have an, it's a lot you can't do when you do not have an O-line. There's a lot you cannot do. Yep, there you go. You got a game. Yep. He said we don't got an O-line to help. Exactly. Right. He said if I was in the bathroom, I'd still be doing more than but AKA Mozzie. Boy, you crazy. $19.80. I'm 5'9", 210. That's a good size. We about the same size. I'm right at 2. Yeah. I'm trying to get back down to like 180, 188. But I'm like right at 2, almost 2. Yeah. Yep. He sure was. He was a family friend, pickup. Yep. And that's not how you run a business, man. And that's why Jerry can't get rid of nobody, man, because he's too family oriented. That's my family, that's my friend. I don't care. Nah, man. Since you so businessy, you got to be business in the war room too. You got to be business in trying to make your team better to win games too. See, he can be business about that brand. Oh shit, yeah. But since you so businessy, you got to be business about updating this roster, man, making some roster moves, making some shit happen. Maybe give Dalvin Cook a chance. They just gave up on him. I mean, he got in a couple times in a few games, man, but that was about it. They just completely they shouldn't even sign him. They shouldn't have signed Zeke. They should have just shit. This is only 5'5". I'm 1 inch taller. Let's see. Did you think we'd be this off in 1980? I knew we'd be bad, but not this. Not this. Yeah, man. I at the beginning, before the season, the I think season, I said it. I said that we would struggle for the next 2 or 3 years. It's gonna be a while, guys. So yeah, I hope y'all are very mentally ready for this, what we're gonna go through, guys. We're gonna struggle for a while. It was like this back in the 80s. 80s going into the 90s. It was bad. It was bad like this. When Jerry bought the team, we were awful. But they had to get rid of players. They had to experiment. They had to get rid of players. We still had players from the Tom Landry era. We had to get rid of those guys and And it took every bit of them to figure out what to do to come up with Herschel Walker. It took every fiber of them because they didn't want to do it. I remember my dad said they didn't want to do it because that was the best player. And they thought they could build around him, but they couldn't. They wanted to win fast. Jerry and Jimmy wanted to come in and do this quick. He said, man, I got a vision that we can come in and boost Dallas and get them back on the map. And I got this vision that we could do this really quick. And Jimmy told my dad, he said, man, we wanted to come in and we wanted to make some changes quick. He said, we had Michael Irvin. You know, we still had Bill Bates. We had Jim Jeffcoat. We had a couple of guys that were still pretty good from that Landry era. And we wanted to kind of build around them. We were going to keep Herschel Walker. They were going to keep Herschel. But they couldn't. It would have took them longer. If they would have kept Herschel, it would have took them longer to get those championships because they wouldn't have got the picks that they got. See, they were looking for a vulnerable team that thought that they were a player away from a Super Bowl, and it was the Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, it was the Minnesota Vikings. They thought they were a running back away. They thought they had all the pieces to the puzzle. They thought they were a running back away from the Super Bowl. And Jerry and Jimmy did their magic. And they just got picks. It took them a couple of years, but, man, they did it. So that's what I kind of want to think. Hey, Deuce, I appreciate the super chat, man. I'm out 1980. Rams play Sunday night. Tune in. Hey, I got you, bro. Appreciate the super chat, man. It took them a couple of years. It took them a couple of years to get there, but they got it. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what we're all hoping that they're trying to do this, you know, at the end of this season, going into next year. You got our best player. Shit is probably who? Michael Parsons. Let me just say our most valuable player. Our most valuable player. Because a lot of players aren't valuable. Like Diggs, he losing his value because he's not playing good. You know, so Dak, he got his contract. We stuck with him, you know, so I can't even put him in the mix of a most valuable player. But I think our most valuable player is to trade away is Michael Parsons. Because we can't afford to pay him. So the best thing to do is treat Michael Parsons. Try your damnedest to treat him like Herschel Walker. Go ahead and let him ride. And then just rebuild. See how much we can get for him. I don't know. I don't think so. Let me look. No, he's not. He's not, man. He ended this. Let me see. Herschel Walker. Let me check out his stats, man. I don't trust the Joneses either, man. Shit. His stats wasn't that good, man. He did a lot of different things, though, man. He's got some good receiving stats too. But I'm looking. See, we had him 86 to 89. Shit, his best year was 1,500 yards in the 88. 89 was his last year. That's when we traded him. He only had 246. But when he got to Minnesota, he had 669. He only has 8,225 yards rushing. How many touchdowns he got, though? 61 touchdowns. He probably should be in there. He came back to Dallas in 96, 97. But he played a lot of punt return and shit then. Kenneth, what's up, dog? 1980, Micah said on his podcast, we're a damn good football team, and how people need to stop talking smack about the Cowboys. Well, in order to get people to shut up, if you think you're a good football team, y'all need to act like it. In order to get people to shut up, you shut us up then. Prove us wrong. See, he do too much talking, man. Like, I don't know no player, man, that talk as much as he do. Like, I'm dead serious, dog. Get out there and just play the game, man. Yo, let the pass do the talking for you. You don't need to tell us what you gonna do and what you don't like. Prove us wrong. Y'all a bad football team right now. That's just what it is. You're a bad football team. You're having a bad season. Your owner/general manager has messed up the culture of this organization. And it's been like this for a long time. The writing has been on the wall for years. We just now starting to see it. Just now starting to visualize, oh shit, the writing is on the wall. So if you tired of people talking bad about you, if you tired of people, doing all this shit, man, y'all need to play some football, man. But see, y'all not playing football. That's the problem. When you do bad in class, you get a progress report. The teachers just don't want to pick on you just to be doing it. When you fuck up in class and you don't do your work, you get a failure notice. You get notified before you get report cards. About 3 weeks before you get report cards, right towards the middle of the 6 weeks, they'll send out failure notices because your child is struggling. They're doing bad, so they're talking about you. Right? Am I right? That's how you do it, right? So what you just don't like productive criticism. That's the problem right there, guys. That's the problem right there. Because if you can't take it from us, you can't take it hands-on from your coaches. Hey, Philip, I appreciate the super chat, man. 1980, do you think if Prime Romo was on this team right now, you think we still have the same record? Also, is one bad thing you hated about Romo one good thing? I think we'll still be struggling. Romo had a lot of good pieces around him. Romo had an offensive line. Romo was a pretty good quarterback, but he made his mistakes too. He reminded me so much of Brett Favre. He would throw an interception and turn around and throw a touchdown pass. Romo had his flaws too. He was also a good quarterback. I think if we would have had Romo in the playoffs in 2016, we probably would have won. But we didn't have a pass rush, so I can only say that to a certain extent. So it's a different game, different time, different players now. I don't know. I know for a fact we'd still be struggling, especially without Witten. See, when you start losing guys that you used to playing with, trust me, it's different. If Romo was still with us, he lost Witten, he lost Dez, he lost all these players. Zeke, see, him and Zeke didn't even get to play together. I mean, he had DeMarco Murray was a damn good running back, but him and Zeke didn't even get to play together. It was Dak and Zeke. But that's a good question, though. I think we'd still struggle. I think the numbers would probably be better as far as because Romo knew how to. He was like Brett Favre. He knew how to let it go. He didn't hold the ball, and he could scramble around a little bit, create space. Romo was really good at creating space for himself to avoid the sack and get rid of the ball. Dak can't do that. Dak's just too damn stiff. He got bad feet, and he's too slow. So we'd still be struggling, but probably not as much. We still don't have a defense. So those are things you got to kind of look at when you ask a question like that. He said, "Don't be surprised, Jerry." He said, "I was going to say the exact same thing. Parsons can't even get more than 1-2 sacks a game." Yeah, I sound like a broken record when I talk about Parsons, man, because it's the same thing. It's the same problem. They're not using him like they should. I guess because they don't have anybody else. They don't have a choice but to use him as a defensive end at this time, especially when Sam Williams went down in the preseason. When we lost him in training camp, that really, I think they would sometimes probably let him have some linebacker snaps, reps. But now that he's gone, they got to forcefully put him at defensive end all the time. And I just don't think he has the body size for that. And that's why he gonna fuck around and get hurt again. Or either that or he's gonna burn out. Because he's 100% all the time. Boom, 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 full speed. So Romo, my favorite. You like Romo? Okay. Well, I mean, Romo was pretty good, man. I can say I'd give him that. He was really, really good. He was a pretty good quarterback. Like I said, he was one of those guys that he would throw an interception and he'd turn around and throw a touchdown pass. You'll be pissed off at him and then you'll be mad at him. I mean, happy for him, at the end. He just doesn't step it up. I don't think he can. Like, every now and then he'll get a good sack or whatever, but there's nobody else either. The reason why he's not getting in there because they're so focused on him. There's nobody else. And D-Law went down too. So not that he would make a big of a difference, but there's nobody else. There's nobody else on that defensive line. Back in the day, I love going back in the day because we had so much talent. If Tony Tolbert wasn't getting in there, Charles Haley was. If Charles Haley wasn't getting in there, Leon Lett was. If Leon Lett wasn't getting in there, Russell Maryland was. We had depth. We had depth back then. So we had players at all aspects of all positions of the game to step up. If somebody went down, if somebody else can't perform, if somebody's getting double teamed, it was room for somebody else to step up. We don't have that fire, that heart anymore. That's the problem too. Tony Tolbert, yeah. I think I said Tony Tolbert. Yeah. What's up, Dave? You going to the game tomorrow? All right, man. Good luck, bro. Good luck, man. It's in Washington, ain't it? You traveling or you live out that way? Yeah. Chad Hennington, Tony Casillas. Yeah, man. Woo! They were Tony Casillas he was there before Leon Lett. Yeah. He was there before the Big Cat. And then I think he got traded or something. I can't remember. And then the Leon Lett came. And he was there before Russell Maryland. I'm trying to think. I know Leon Lett came later. When did we have Leon Lett? Let's see. The Big Cat. Oh, we got Leon Lett in 92. But see, he didn't start in 92. He was there, but he didn't start. Cowboys depth chart. Let's see. Let's see if I can find. Oh, let's see if I can get it, man. That'd be tight if I can get it. Mean Mark, what's up, dog? Cap room different too. Yeah, I know it. I was gonna get there. Tony Casillas. Damn, where's the depth chart at though? Yeah, we had Leon Lett, and I think Tony Casillas started. Russell Maryland. They're not showing it. We had Larry Brown. Thomas Everett. Man, we had some Kenny Gant. Oh, we had a squad. Oh my God. Nate Newton, Russell Maryland, Godfrey Miles. I remember Godfrey Miles. He was a linebacker, I think. Mark, 1980, I'm ready to start over. Lord bless. I see another Super Bowl, but it has to be done. Yeah, man, I think we're all ready to start over, dog. Y'all know this Freestyle Saturday night, man. Well, we talk about anything and everything. Hey, Mean Mug, I appreciate it, man. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it, brother. Defensive coordinator. Yeah, I'm telling you, we need to, this team needs, we're lacking so much, guys. We're lacking so much. I wish I was able to see, man, when we won in 92, when we beat, see, our Super Bowl was really, see, I love when y'all go back. See, Eshan, you did it on purpose. I know y'all. Oh, shit, he caught that. Oh, he scored. Oh, shit, Alabama about to try to come back. What was I saying? Oh, when we won, when our Super Bowl was really against the 49ers. That was our Super Bowl right there in 92. Man, it was being an NFC championship game is probably harder than the Super Bowl because you're trying to get there. That game is more personal than the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. It is way more personal because you're trying to get to the Super Bowl. And I remember we played in Candlestick Park. I hated that damn field. And see, back in the 80s, I used to watch the 49ers play because they were the team of the 80s. So you couldn't help but watch them. I was a Cowboy fan, but I liked Joe Montana. I liked Jerry Rice, John Taylor, Roger Craig, Rathman, all those guys. Charles Haley got 2 rings with the 49ers in the 80s. See, he already came with Super Bowls. So when you got players that come with Super Bowls, they already on a whole different level than you are. Because when he came to Dallas, they were like, oh shit, this fool already got 2 Super Bowl rings. So they watching him, he got this aura around him already. You get what I'm saying? It was magical for them. But anyway, that game, I hated Candlestick Park because it was right there by the fucking bay. It was right there by the water. And that field was always soggy as shit. It was just the one of the worst fields in the National Football League. Candlestick Park was awful. And Jimmy Johnson had walked the field before the game. He had walked just to test it out. And he said, man, we're going to have to get some probably 2-inch cleats out there. because the players kept slipping and shit and warm up and all that stuff, man. And see, the 49ers, they were used to that shit. It was slushy, it was soggy. It was a horrible feel. You see, I still got that game. Oh shit! Hey man, that's a class. You got the commercials too. I hope you got the commercials too, man. Woo! Al Harris. Hey man, hey kid, don't worry about it, man. We're gonna lose out, dog. It's okay. Tired Eyes, what's up, man? All the way from the Dominican Republic. Hey man, I appreciate you, bro. Bless you, man. I appreciate you. It's just Freestyle Saturday night, man. But anyway, that was a tough game. But we dominated. It started off slow. We dominated. Jimmy Johnson had those guys in a good place. He had our heads in a good place, our players in a good place. And that was the nerve. We were so nervous that game. So nervous. And that was our Super Bowl right there. So when we got to the Super Bowl playing the Bills, oh man, but see, everybody thought the Bills already had went to the Super Bowl twice. So we were like, damn, they were thinking the Cowboys are going to be inexperienced. We was like, man, the Bills, they've been there twice. They already been there. They already lost 2 Super Bowls already. So we thought, oh shit, they're going to get us this time. They're gonna get it this time. And we got in there, man. We dominated. We established that authority quick. And that defense, man, our defense was number 1. And then we had the offense too. So it was just a matter of time. They lost 4 Super Bowls in a row. 4. Dog, you know how hard it is to get to the Super Bowl now? Without cheating like the damn Kansas City Thieves. He's saying they went 4 years in a row and lost. 2 of them were against us. 4 in a row. They almost won against the Giants. I think it was at 91, 90 or 91. But it was wide right. It went wide right on him. The field goal was wide right. That kicker was on suicide watch, man. EGH, what's up? They were a good team, though. They had all the tools, man. They had a good quarterback, Jim Machine Gun Kelly. They had Andre Reed. They had a good wide receiving core. I think they ran like a run and shoot offense. They ran that run and shoot offense. They had Thurman Thomas, one of the best running backs in football. You know, him and Emmett used to go head up. He had some. Thurman Thomas was good, man. He was cold. And their backup running back was good too. I forgot his name. I forgot his name, but he was really good though. They had a good defense with Cornelius Bennett, man, and Bruce Smith. Oh man, they had a squad. They just couldn't get it done in the Super Bowl, man. That K Gun, yeah. And run and shoot. They used to run an offense scheme similar to New Orleans. I mean, not New Orleans. The Houston Oilers. When the Houston Oilers, they're back in the. Oh man, they were good too. They were good. They had Warren Moon and Lorenzo White at running back. They had 4 good receivers. They used to play the 4 receiver set, run and shoot. Man, and 1 running back. They had a good offensive line. The Houston Oilers were good back then, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was either them or the Bills that went to the Super Bowl. If we would have played the Houston Oilers, that would have been a different story, man. I'm glad we didn't play them motherfuckers, man, because they had a versatile offense. And they had Warren Moon. He was pretty good, too. Cowboys champs, what's up, man? Hey, Cowboys champs, you remember the Houston Oilers when they had Warren Moon? I know Cowboys champs remember. And they used to run that run and shoot offense with them 4 receivers. Ernest Givens, Duncan, who else did they have? I forgot the other 2 receivers, but man, they was cold. Cowboys champs in the house, guys. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my boy. Yeah, they had a defense too, man. Yeah. They had a really good defense. Woo. Nose running and shit. Oh, man. He said, I was an All-Star fan back then, too. You remember when the Bills came back on Houston after being down 34? Yeah. Oh, shit. That was an old school game. I remember that. Yeah. Was that a playoff game? Or was that a regular season game? I can't remember. Yeah, people still think we win tomorrow. Buddy Ryan, yeah. Remember they got into that fight on the sideline, Buddy Ryan and the head coach? Bill was a finesse team. Yeah, they were. They had a good offense, man. I ain't gonna lie. They had a really good offense. Billy White shoes, yeah. He could get in that end zone, man. Oh, Billy White shoes, yeah, man. Damn. That's throwback right there. AFC conference game, yeah. Altoon. Boy, y'all crazy. I remember Altoon. That roster was fully loaded. Houston Oilers. What was that, 92? Warren Moon, Lorenzo White. Oh! Say, I got it, man. I got it. I found it. Dog, they had Warren Moon. They had Lorenzo White. He was one of the best running backs in the league then. Curtis Duncan, Ernest Givens, Haywood Jeffries. That's who I was forgetting about. Webster Slaughter. Those 4 receivers right there. Curtis Duncan, Ernest Givens, Haywood Jeffries, Webster Slaughter. Dog, they used to run, the Houston Oilers used to run a 4 wide receiver set and 1 running back. They were unstoppable back then, man. Say, man. They were fucking unstoppable. Oh, they had Lamar Lathan at running back. A linebacker. Eddie Robinson. Oh, they had Chris Dishman. Chris Dishman was one of the best cornerbacks in the game back then. He was really good. Jerry Gray. Bubba McDowell. Marcus Robinson. Yeah, they had a good defense too, man. Shit, yeah. Ray Childress. Al Smith. Lorenzo White rushed for, that year, he rushed for 1,226 yards, man. Man, they had a squad. Webster Slaughter, man. Yeah, they used to. Gary Brown. They always gave us problems. Yeah, they had that offense, man. They ran that run and shoot offense, man. That shit was hard to stop. He's a black punter, Reggie Roby. Was he black? I think he was black. Damn. The Chicago. Oh yeah, the Chicago Bears, 85 Bears. They got a defense named after them, dog. They got that with 7 in the box. That's Chicago Bear right there. Shit. Including you got. Man, let me see. Let me go back. The 46 defense, guys. You had, man, hey. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. You had your 2 cornerbacks outside. And you had you had 4, y'all see that? You had 2 cornerbacks outside, and you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys on the line. And you had like 2 linebackers and a high safety back there. Damn! Say, they was trying to, hey, the only thing bad about that defense, man, is stopping the pass. That defense was designed basically to stop the fucking run. Damn. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, 46, man. Ooh. That was a tough ass defense. In the White House. I remember that White House incident. Man, that was when things started that was after Jimmy Johnson. Yeah. That was right after Jimmy Johnson had left. And the players kind of started, certain players, not all. But they called it trying to do the wrong thing right. They were trying to do the wrong thing right. The players got together in Valley Ranch. That's where you can see the practice facility through the fence at the White House. You go in the backyard and see the tower, the coaching tower in the back. I mean, it was right there. But a lot of the players that got together, some of the players, and bought a house in Valley Ranch. And so they can have their extracurricular activities. And Michael Irvin said it best. Man, we were trying to do the wrong thing right. So, but it was that was crazy, man. Oh, that was crazy. I remember them days, man. Michael Irvin going to court with the fur coats on, and do you know who I am? Just crazy, man. Do I think it's time for the Cowboys to draft Dak's replacement? Yeah, but the question is when. The question is, do we do it this year or do we wait? Because we got Dak for another 4 years. And Jerry's not going to, of course we want him gone. We want, hey, we got Dak for 4 years. Go ahead and draft somebody and sit Dak and let that guy come in. They're not gonna allow Dak to make all that money just sitting on the bench. I'm sorry. They're not gonna do that. So we're stuck with him. I would draft somebody maybe 2026. Yeah. Maybe 2026. Bring somebody in then. And when it's almost time for Dak to go, and then let him learn a little bit, sit on the bench for a little bit, learn the playbook, learn the system, learn his receivers, and he'll get in there and he'll be ready to go. They're not going to do nothing with Lance. They're going to let him walk. They don't trust Lance. Yeah, I barely trust him. I thought Lance could bring more to the table. His athleticism and being able to run the ball and, but he just don't have a good arm. He don't have a good arm at all. So, I don't know about that fool, man. Remember when Philly had a QB, Randall Cunningham throwing to 8? Yeah. Yeah, I remember that, man. Randall Cunningham was like the first quarterback that could run the ball. One of the first rushing quarterbacks that had more rushing yards than the running back. He was he kind of set that tone for scrambling quarterbacks. Yeah. He was really good. And he had a pretty good arm, too. Even though he threw underhanded, it was accurate. And he just, he was one of those first quarterbacks that could run the ball. It's kind of like a Swiss Army knife. He was really good. That was a good team, man. Yeah, they had a good team. Who they had? Basikahima at kick return. They had a good team. What was that, 92? Let me see. Oh, shit, they had Herschel Walker. They had Herschel Walker that year. They had Herschel Walker. They had Heath Sherman at fullback. Fred Barnett, he was a good receiver. Calvin Williams, Keith Byers. They had a pretty good offensive line. Ooh, they had Reggie White. Ooh. Mike Golick, Clyde Simmons, Seth Joyner, Eric Allen. He was a really good cornerback. Yeah, man. They had a pretty good defense, too. Yeah, Reggie White was, man, he was a beast. Keith Byers was a duo back. Yeah, he sure was. He played tight end, but they would give him the ball. They would line him up in the backfield sometimes. I remember that. Damn. Chris Carter? I don't think he was with the Eagles. Chris Carter had one of the best hands, and he had some good hands, man. He could catch any fucking thing. Chris Carter was awesome, man. '89. Yeah, he was with the Eagles '87 to '89. Then he played for Minnesota '90 all the way till 2001. God dang. Then his last team was Miami. But, man, he had some numbers, man. 13,899 yards total. He's a bona fide Hall of Famer, obviously. He had some of the best hands in the business, man. Him and Jerry Rice. Yeah, he sure did. He revamped it big time. Somebody, you feel like some stuff's rigged, some teams. Darius, man, that's a good question, man. I can't look at Kansas City games anymore. I can't do it. They're a good team. They don't have to get away with the things they get away with. I feel like the NFL does kind of, like the refs in the NFL kind of helps them a little bit. It seems like it. Because there are a lot of games this year they shouldn't have won, but they won, the bad calls. But I just think they're the face of the NFL. They're the Kansas City Chiefs. Pat Mahomes is on all the commercials. You know what I mean? So that's their face. And they just don't want to, I don't know. That's when it kind of gets to the business side kind of thing. I mean, they're a good team, no doubt about it. But I can't watch them because I just don't like the fact that they get the calls. The refs help, seems like it, you know. They're the modern day New England Patriots, pretty much. Oh yeah, they had Moss. Ooh. They had Moss and Randall Cunningham that year. Who was the quarterback? They used to do this. Was it Culpepper? Him and Randy Moss? Hey, and Chris Carter? Chris Carter was like mentoring Randy Moss, man. Dog. They was pretty good that year. And I think they had Robert Smith or somebody at running back. He was pretty good too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they just didn't have no defense. They had no defense. They had John Randall at tackle, but they didn't have no consistent defense, man. They just had that high-powered offense with Randy Moss, man. Woo! That's a good question. Do I think Dallas Cowboys draft picks have been busted like Guyton, Schoonmaker? Yeah. I want to say yeah. I really do. I want to say yeah. But my curiousness comes in at what if we had a new coaching staff? What if we had a new head coach, a new defensive coordinator? What could they do with it? What could they do with those guys? You get what I'm saying? What type of approach would they, bring to those guys to make them better? There's always room for, getting better. But right now, yeah, it looks like they are bust. Yeah, right now it does. I think it was. New coach going to use Deuceman the right way. Another Darren Sproles. That's what I thought. That's how I thought they were going to use Deuce Vaughn, like Darren Sproles. What was he? It was him and Dante Hall. They called Dante Hall was his name Dante Hall or something Hall? They played for Kansas City, matter of fact. What was his name? They called him the human joystick. What was it? Something Hall. I forgot his first name. Darren Hall, somebody like that. Something like that. Yeah, man, I thought they were going to use him like Sproles and Hall, but no. Hell no. Dante Hall, yeah. I knew it was something. Dante, Darren. He said, I stopped watching them this year. I started watching the Mavericks. I don't blame you, bro. Only good picks. Yeah, Micah and CD. Yeah. Yep. I thought Diggs was a good pick. Because Diggs had some good years, man. Especially the 11 interception year that he had. Oh man, I thought Diggs was, but then he got hurt, and he wasn't the same ever since. It's like he lost a couple of steps. Damn, another interception. He lost a couple of steps, and he lost ability along with that. So I don't know what happened to Diggs, man. But he is awful now. And I don't know if he's still playing hurt. If he's not 100%. I don't know. But he's just not playing good football right now. Dalvin Cook. I made a video about him the other day. They said he started back practicing. And he said his knee feels fine. It feels great. So I think they're going to give him like 21 days or something like that to kind of do a reassessment or something and to see if he'll be able to play. But they say it's sooner than expected that he'll come back. I think he threw that. I'm sorry, I'm watching the OU game. OU and Alabama. Diggs got that bag and they hung. Yeah. Yeah, it seemed like his picks were lucky, wasn't it? I thought the same thing. Yeah, I thought the same thing. You remember the Chargers '95 team? Yeah. Hey, hey, the Chargers 94, 95. They had a good team. They had a really good team. Let me 94 Chargers. '94 Chargers, guys. They had Stan Humphries at quarterback. He was a damn good. He was a pretty good quarterback, man. 264 for 453. 3,200 yards passing, 17 touchdowns. That's pretty good. 12 interceptions, though. Natron means business at running back. Man, I remember that fool. Sean Jefferson at receiver, Mark Say, Alfred Papanou. I remember him. They had a pretty good line. Yeah, Harry Swain and Courtney Hall and Stan Brock. Oh, defense, Chris Mims. Sean Lee. Who's Sean? Left defensive tackle? Who the hell is that? That's another Sean Lee. Not our Sean Lee. It was another Sean Lee. Ruben Day. Oh, Leslie O'Neal. Ooh. Junior Seau. Hey, Junior Seau was cold. Man, he was awesome. I thought he was middle linebacker, though. I thought Junior was a middle linebacker. They got him at right linebacker. Darren Gordon, Dwayne Harper. They had pretty good secondary, too. They just got their asses whooped by the 49ers, just a better team, man. Junior Seau, hey, 1980, you remember when Drew Brees played? Yeah, I remember. He was good. They were good, man. Him and LaDainian Tomlinson. Ooh, nasty. Nasty. Man, that was a good squad, man. Natron means business. Say, the 49ers team was loaded. It was particularly a Pro Bowl team. 94 49ers? Ooh. They had Dion. Enough said right there. They had Prime. They took Ken Norton from us. Because we took Charles Haley. So they came and got Ken Norton. Oh, man. They had a squad. They had one of the best secondaries. They had the best secondary in football. Just because of Dion. Merton Hanks, Eric Davis, McDonald back there. They had Ken Norton. Who else they have? Let me pull them up. Might as well pull them up. Shit, fuck it. Oh, man. Man, my feelings was hurt that year. They had Steve Young, Ricky Waters, William Floyd at fullback, Florida State, Jerry Rice, John Taylor, Brent Jones, Jesse Sapalo. Oh, they had a good offensive line too. They beefed up to beat us. They were just like us. They beefed up to beat the Cowboys. And that's what they did. But we were coming back in that game. We were starting to create doubt. We were coming back. Yeah, but man, they had a good line. I mean, they had a good defense. Dennis Brown, Brian Young, Dana Stubblefield, Lee Woodall, Gary Plummer, Ken Norton, Eric Davis, Dion. Man, they had some, man. God, dog. Yeah, with that great team. Yeah, we were coming back, man. We were coming back. Let me see if I can bring that. Yeah, see if I can look that game up. Let's see if I can bring the stats. Play score by score, quarter by quarter. Ooh! 2 powerhouse teams, man. We had total yards. We had 377. They had 359 that year. I mean that game. No turnovers by us. They had 1. Now I thought we threw a pick though. That's not right. Unless they probably mean that they got a turnover, meaning they got a turnover they caused us to turn over the ball. We had 24 first downs. They had 23. We won time of possession, 33 minutes. They had 26. How the hell we lose? Damn. They had 1 interception. Casey, what's up, man? Just freestyle talk, man. Saturday night, that's all. Nothing major, man. We got down 21-0. Yeah, we did. Yeah. It was real early. Because of mistakes, man. I think they got an interception. We just couldn't our defense couldn't get off the field. We made a lot of mistakes in that first half. We didn't really come back. Hell, we were down 3 touchdowns in the first half alone. And we had to try to come all the way back, which we did. I was trying to see if I could do the score. I couldn't find it. Oh, box score. Here it is. What the hell? No, it still won't let me. Emmett had a touchdown. Darrell Johnson had a touchdown. Michael Irvin. Emmett had a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. Wait a minute, this ain't the right score. The fuck? Hold up, man. Well, let me say 95 then. There it is. I'm tripping, man. No, this can't be right. Oh, we had 5 turnovers that game. My bad. I was looking at the wrong fucking game. We had more yards. We had 451 total yards. They had 294. We had 5 turnovers. They just had 1. We had 29 first downs. We still won time of possession, 33 minutes. They had 26 minutes. Damn. So we outplayed them. We just the mistakes cost us. Them turnovers cost us, man. Big time. Yeah, they did get a lot of pressure, man. Playing that damn swamp. Yeah, it did. It sure did. I was trying to see the score. Hold on. Let me see something. $38-20. I'm trying to see quarter by quarter. They won't let me. Oh, here we go. Yeah. See, the first quarter, we were down 17-0. We probably would have won that game if we could have got some points in the first quarter. That's what it was. Then second quarter, they scored 14 points. We scored 7. So we only had 7 points in the goddamn first half. See, they didn't score in the third quarter at all. And we both scored 7 points we both scored a touchdown in the fourth quarter. So that first half kind of killed us, man. Damn. Is that right? Wait a minute. No, that ain't right, man. Hold up. Is that the right game? That's the right game. It wasn't at the Texas Stadium, though. It was at Candlestick Park. Hold up, man. Let me go back. Cowboys. That's 93. Why are they showing this shit? I think that was the right score, though. Yeah, man, guys, I think that's it for me, man. I'm going to get on up out of here. I think Cowboys Corner is doing his show. I forgot the name of it. They quit. I'm sorry, guys. I was under the weather today, man. I'm not 100%, so I'm just. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop on off here, guys. Man, I can't even talk. See, I'm tired. I'm sleepy, but I'm able to still kick it with y'all, man. I'm just yeah, talking crazy. There you go. So y'all go ahead and slide on over there, man. Right in the comment section. 1980 sent you. But yeah, they doing the show right now as we speak. So if y'all want to go over there, man, and show them some love, man, just try to do that, man, if you got time. But I appreciate y'all joining me, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. What time is the game tomorrow? Let me see. Oh, it's a 12 o'clock game. It's an early game. Oh, God. Woo! Damn. I hate them. That means I'm going to have to get up earlier so I can take a nap before the game. I'm going to have to get up early and cook breakfast and shit. And so I can go to bed, take a nap before the game. But I'll do my halftime and I'll do my post game, guys. But I appreciate y'all joining me tonight, man. God bless y'all. Make sure you stay cowboyed up and prayed up, because you never know what day is going to bring you, man. Holla back. I'm out. What's that 19? Who's your top favorite Cowboys? Dion. Damn, that's tough. Dion is one. Yeah, I noticed my Dion poster is down because not poster, jersey. Because my boys was in here playing and they knocked it down and broke the damn frame and shit. So I got to buy a new frame and stuff. And but anyway, hey, Iceman, what's up, man? I'm about to get off. So, but yeah, Dion, Emmitt Smith, probably Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman. Shit. Because I can't forget about Starbuck. I can't put Dez in there because he ain't got no ring. But I love the way, I love the energy that Dez brought to it. Charles Haley was good. That's hard, man. That's really hard. But the most impactful players, Dion, Emmett, Irvin, Aikman, you got to put the triplets in there. You just got to. And then Dion, you got to put him in there just because he changed the game completely. I probably Starbuck. I want to say Starbuck. Yeah. I got to put one. I got to at least put one old school original guy. Him or Drew Pearson. I probably Starbuck though. Yeah. I got to put one old school cat in there. It's either him or Drew. Oh, damn. See, Dan Woodson. Yeah. See, it's too many, man. It's too many. Yeah, Woodson was and he should be in the Hall of Fame. But the reason why Darren Woodson is not in the Hall of Fame right now yet is because they don't have a position for him. He was the first hybrid. He was the first hybrid safety because he played linebacker a lot too. They put him up in the box like a linebacker because he could hit. So, yeah, Woodson was a beast, man. Damn, I forgot about him. Yeah, a lot of great players for the Cowboys, man. You got, man, a lot of great players. Jay Novacek at tight end. Man, we had a squad. A lot of good, respectful players. Cowboys, Herschel Walker. Yeah, his walk was pretty good. He didn't last long, but he didn't play long enough with us to really put a lot of numbers up and be impactful. But guys, I'm gonna get out of here, man. If y'all just now tuning in and y'all want some more Cowboy content, man, hop on over to Cowboys Corners channel. He's doing talking crazy. So y'all show my boy some love. Hey man, I'm out of here, guys. Make sure you stay cowboy up and pray. You never know what the day is gonna bring you. Holla back at your boy. I'm out.